I recognize this picture from the famous movie Pocahontas by Disney, but what a lot of people don't know is the movie was actually based off of a real person, Native American woman named Matoaka, whose nickname is Pocahontas. This is a more accurate image of what Matoaka actually looked like. Matoaka was part of the Powhatan people, and her father was the chief of the tribe, which was the highest position given. A lot of myths about the Pocahontas story, but I'm going to be telling you guys what actually happened based on historic facts. The real story of Pocahontas is not a romance. It's about colonizers coming to the New World, which is known as Jamestown, Virginia today, and the relationship that bonded between them starting by trade. Colonists start to become hungry because they did not prepare themselves to live in the New World, so they end up wanting to trade with the nearby Native American tribe, the Powhatans. It makes it seem like Pocahontas had to step in and save John Smith's life, but in reality, the Native Americans were very open to training and having a good relationship with the colonists. Smith was known for lying and made it like he had a relationship with Pocahontas when Pocahontas was actually 9 or 10 at the time and he was 27. Eventually, John Smith left to go back to England, and the trades of food between the colonizers and Native Americans ended. In response to that, people from England came over, and a captain of a boat ended up kidnapping Pocahontas and basically holding her as ransom for leverage to make sure the Native Americans still wanted to trade with the colonizers. The colonists basically forced Pocahontas to take on their religion, their culture, and basically abandon what she's known her whole life. The rumors that Pocahontas was just acting along to keep good peace, or was she actually getting brainwashed by the colonizers? Pocahontas ended up falling in love supposedly with John Raphael, and they ended up getting married and even having a baby. Colonists end up bringing Pocahontas and her family back to England to speak and show that the people should not fear the New World because the Native Americans would basically conform to their culture. A lot of debate, again, if Pocahontas really got brainwashed by the colonists or if she was just conforming to keep peace between her people and the colonizers. Sadly, all know how the story ends, with the colonizers ended up killing Native Americans and taking their land to form America. A peer-reviewed journal article that I read explained how what happened centuries ago to Pocahontas is still implemented in our criminal justice system today. The American government has treated Native American people horribly by taking their land and giving them these little reservations that really they're living in poverty and just trying to make it day through day. We've also seen in the criminal justice system how minorities are treated not as fairly as the majority of white people. Pocahontas' stories from centuries ago, as mentioned, it's still reflected in our world today. Taking